Hello, this is Mr. Clackey, a GM with the Verizia Living campaign, and I am poorly recording this scriptless how-to on how to use the mission tool to apply encounter reports to hopefully help our players better understand the benefits of the tool and see how easy logs can be. So let's begin. First, I have open an instance of the mission tool. I have ported over one of the players from the report we will be reviewing. This is Gondrill. It's Sir Gareth's first level ranger. You can see that it already has the transactions and gear that was originally purchased at character creation input, and now we can look at getting in this encounter report. So if we look here, we have the encounter report we'll be applying. This is a quest giver report. Yoshi was our GM for this encounter. You can see that it was done on the 15th of July, and these are all of the players that were involved in the game. If you've not taken a good look at an ER report before, you can see here are the 4 points, the 8 conditions that give them to us, that outline the experience that it's going to be applied to our character. The bonus conditions, there were 4, and it looks like we achieved all of them. As well as the item access. These 4 items that were earned will be able to be purchased at book price by any character that has this ER report on their sheet. At the bottom, we have all of the stuff above condensed. We have earned 4 downtime points, 4 experience points, 4 loot points, 4 bonus points, and these 4 items are now accessible. So how do we put this into the mission tool? Well, that is very simple. We go to Encounter Reports, Add Report. We'll copy over the ER code, and then we just enter our ER point value is 4. We earned 4 bonus points and received these 4 items as item access. We're now done with the ER report, and now can bring up our character. This is again Gondrill, a level 1 ranger we'll be looking at. You can see that he already has his reports for character creation. All of those logs are there. Now we just need to update them with the new experience. We'll open up our tabs here. So he now has a total of 4 experience points. Bolded sections are copied into the short description. We add the report to the main description of the experience log. Our loot log is updated. Again, bold sections are copied over into the short descriptions, with the remainder being put into the long description to show how they are applied. So we see here he had his 200 starting gold. He earned 4 loot points and 4 bonus points from this ER, and that is how it calculates. That ends up showing this current total of 1,209 gold, 8 silver above. Next is downtime. Again, the bolded section will get copied into the short description. The rest goes into the long description. You can see that he had 3 downtime points from character creation. 4 downtime points were earned in this ER. And since he was level 1 and 4 experience leveled him up to level 2, he gets 3 downtime points for getting level 2. There is no retraining. Item access. You can see there's no bolded entry in the item access log, so there's nothing that goes into the short description. The rest goes into the main body description. He did not buy anything new as of yet, So his gear doesn't change. We can just take a quick look and see that these numbers are the same. No problems in how this has been run up. The logs are done. It's as simple as that. Now if he were to want to use some of that new money to make purchases, he'd be able to by going to transactions, adding a transaction. Say he wanted to buy a wand of Cure Light Wounds. That's always available. They cost 750 gold. And you will now see that the transaction log is updated with an entry for today, the 17th. Bought Cure Light Wounds wand, 750. The gold value changes. And the loot log's current gold changes. When you buy something here, you need to make sure that you add it into your gear as well. Wands don't weigh anything. And now if we look here to our gear log, we'll see a wand of Cure Light Wounds on it. Now since I don't think he's actually going to buy that, we can see that to remove an item is as simple as hitting the delete X on the far right. Now the other thing about this particular character is he has gone from level 1 to level 2. So while we're taking a look at things, let's go ahead and show the level up process. We look at Ranger. We see that when they go from level 1 to level 2, their base attack bonus increases, their fortitude and reflex saves increase, and they unlock a combat style feat. Level 2 is an even level, so there's no base feat that is unlocked, and it's not a multiple of 4, so there's not a stat increase. So all we need to do is go ahead and add these. So here is Gondrel's core tab. He is a ranger. He has leveled up to level 2. Since this entry is just a number, it does not have the D in front of it, it will automatically update his hit points. He is assumedly taking this level of ranger, which is his favorite class, so we'll increase his favorite class bonus he did on level 1 to 2. Our base attack bonus increases to 2. And our fortitude and reflex saves increased by 1, each becoming 3. So that will go ahead and update our hit points, our defenses tab with our saves, all gets fixed. The only thing we have left to do is to choose a combat style feat. I don't know what he'll want, but we would do it here. In the abilities tab under feats, put in a combat style feat, something that he would choose, and need to update our skills. Now we see here that we have 8 adventure skills that have not been applied and 2 background skills. So for ease of showing things off, we'll just go ahead and increase anything that had 1 point in it to 2 on the adventure skills. We'll do the same with the background skills, and we can see how it updates that there are no skill points remaining. Being a level 2 ranger, he does not have any spells unlocked yet. We don't have to worry about that. And outside of maybe some item purchases or using some downtime to make something cheaper, that is all that we need to do to make Gondrel be a successful level up and be available for the next game. One final point, we'll go back to our mission log. It's important to remember that once you have completed your log, entering any data and reports that you have earned, is to go ahead and export that. We'll call this Gondrel July 1721. Put an A on the end because I think that already exists. That is downloaded, so now in the future we'll be able to go here, find our log, and bring it back up. That way you don't have to re-enter everything you've done in the past before entering new encounter reports as you get them. It gives you also a backup in case there were to be a retrain you need to do, or a character sheet gets deleted, because Roll20, as we know, is not the most perfect program. That way you have a record of what you have done in the past to rebuild off of if there is ever a problem. And with that, we've taken a look at how encounter reports can be added to a character using the mission tool to make the math easier, and taken a look at the level up process on a low-level character. With that, I'd like to thank you for taking a short bit of time to listen to me ramble. I appreciate your listening, and hopefully this was informative to you. Until next time, happy role-playing.